Hello, friends. As you may know, if you worship at Unity Church-Unitarian, every Sunday we say the words that we strive to be a community where you can find and keep your balance. And you may also know that I sign off on these weekly messages I've been recording for the last year or more by saying, be steady, be strong. We need and often desire that sense of steadiness and balance. And yet, if we are to embrace the gifts of change and transformation, we also know that we must be willing and able to be off balance, to be unsteady, because that is what movement and transformation require. This coming Sunday, we will celebrate what we call Foot Music Sunday at Unity Church, which is a service that is an extraordinary sharing of music and often poetry designed to move us. And that may involve a little bit of moving off balance so we can return to a new balance. I want to share with you a poem from one of my favorite poets, Lucy Shaw, who wrote a poem called Ecstasis, meaning ecstasy, or that way of being lifted from our immediate surroundings. Ecstasis. The music, Gustav Holst's The Planets, is described by the announcer as moving, touching, powerful. As if even as we listen, we get shoved around, displaced, our senses turning us to another orientation. So maybe this is what is meant for us, to be ready to be unsteady, unhinged, beside ourselves, constrained by magic to know the world new, to be transposed, dislodged, ready for realignment, reintegration. Bring it, whatever it takes, for sight, for hearing, touch, taste, sense of smell, spirited imagination, any of the ways we're engineered for transformation. I believe that any of the arts can move us to that place of transformation, can move us off-center just long enough that we can shift to a new place, a new center of gravity that might actually be where we want to go. Music is especially powerful in this sense, in the way that it calls up a whole embodied response. It literally invites and asks us to move with it. Marcus Young, our artist in residence this year at Unity Church, has been inviting us to move to the music. And again, on Foot Sunday, he will be gathering with a cohort of people who have worked with him over the year to move to the music that is being offered inside the sanctuary. The group will be outside on the streets listening with earbuds to what's happening there and moving our bodies. So this week, I ask you to consider the spiritual practice of letting yourself be moved in preparation for this Sunday's service. Take a look around you. Take a listen and be on the watch for anything that can move you, and then let it move you. If it's music of your own choosing or something you happen across on the radio or on the street, let yourself move to it in small ways or really big ways. let your body respond. If it's poetry, let yourself gasp when you get to that line where the poem takes a turn you hadn't expected. If it's a painting, spend some time really looking deeply into it. Or if it's dance, your own or that of someone else's, let yourself feel it, respond to it, go off balance, and then return to a new balance. And as you practice that this week, when you log on to experience the service this Sunday, wherever you are, as you listen, and maybe as you watch as well, I ask you to let yourself move to the music and to let yourself be moved by it, not only in body, but in spirit. Bring it, whatever it takes, for transformation. Make yourself ready for change, friends. Let yourself be moved.